just come here.
It's a lot of things to think in the same time. And people keep coming. So now we are online at YouTube. So I'm going to share.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, Bruno.
Welcome.
You think it's pretty easy? Just come.
It's a lot of things to think in the same time.
You need to turn off the YouTube sound. Yeah, it
So
happens.
now we are online at YouTube. So I'm going to share. Oh my God. Okay. So are you seeing it?
Oh, it's no, the sound's not working. You need to stop sharing.
The last-minute penalty shot that wins the tournament. The high
And then
montages.
Then share it back again, but click on share computer sound. So if you want to be a host, you can just pay attention on all of this, because that's how it happens.
Okay, let's try it now again.
The victory of the underdog over the favored team. The last-minute penalty shot that wins the tournament. The high-energy training montages. Many people love to glorify victory on the playing field, cheer for favorite teams, and play sports. But here's a question. Should we be so obsessed with sports? Is playing sports actually as good for us as we make it out to be, or just a fun and entertaining pastime? What does science have to say? First of all, it's well accepted that exercise is good for our bodies and minds, and that's definitely true. Exercising, especially when we're young, has all sorts of health benefits, like strengthening our bones, clearing out bad cholesterol from our arteries, and decreasing the risk of stroke, high blood pressure, and diabetes. Our brains also release a number of chemicals when we work out, including endorphins. These natural hormones, which control pain and pleasure responses in the central nervous system, can lead to feelings of euphoria, or what's often called a runner's high. Increased endorphins and consistent physical activity in general can sharpen your focus and improve your mood and memory. So does that mean we'd get just as much benefit going to the gym 5 days a week as we would joining a team and competing? Well, here's where it gets interesting. Because it turns out that if you can find a sport and a team you like, studies show that there are all sorts of benefits that go beyond the physical and mental benefits of exercise alone. Some of the most significant are psychological benefits, both in the short and long term. Some of those come from the communal experience of being on a team. For instance, learning to trust and depend on others, to accept help, to give help, and to work together towards a common goal. In addition, commitment to a team and doing something fun can also make it easier to establish a regular habit of exercise. School sport participation has also been shown to reduce the risk of suffering from depression for up to 4 years. Meanwhile, your self-esteem and confidence can get a big boost. There are a few reasons for that. One is found in training. Just by working and working at skills, especially with a good coach, you reinforce a growth mindset within yourself. That's when you say, even if I can't do something today, I can improve myself through practice and achieve it eventually. That mindset is useful in all walks of life. And then there's learning through failure, one of the most transformative long-term benefits of playing sports. The experience of coming to terms with defeat can build the resilience and self-awareness necessary to manage academic, social, and physical hurdles. So even if your team isn't winning all the time, or at all, there is a real benefit to your experience. Now, not everyone will enjoy every sport. Perhaps one team is too competitive, or not competitive enough. It can also take time to find the sport that plays to your strengths. That's completely okay. But if you spend some time looking, you'll be able to find a sport that fits your individual needs. And if you do, there are so many benefits. You'll be a part of a supportive community. You'll be building your confidence. You'll be exercising your body, and you'll be nurturing your mind. Not to mention having fun.
So that's the it, guys. I hope you like it. And some people came during the video, so
Venha ver o seu dinheiro render de verdade aqui na Esse.
sorry. And I'd like to know that we are here to practice our English. So for those who arrived here before I talk to you, we are going to talk about sports, and I'm going to send you some questions for guide our talk.
Just to everybody know, everybody knows, this is not a class, all right? This is a place to speak and to practice English. So we are not going to judge you if you say something wrong. Just say it, give your opinion. This is the place for you to have a voice in English, all right?
Yeah. And we are going to have a nice time. I hope you all enjoy it. So I'm sending to you the questions. Let me just. So here, and I'm going to split you all two small rooms to us to talk, to be able to talk more with less people.
Yeah, we will going
yeah.
to need a volunteer, one person to lead the group to make everybody answer all the questions. Okay, so one person is going to ask all of these questions in the chat, and a very good way to start is to presenting yourself in the small room. So remember, you're going to the small room, choose a leader, or just someone just say, oh, I'm going to be the leader, and start presenting yourself, who you are, what's your name, like where you're from, your job, something quick. And then after that, the leader is going to ask questions to everybody and answer the questions as well. Right, Sophia?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. I'm going to create some.
Does anybody here have questions? No? Yeah, Alan.
Okay, you can say.
Can the leader express your opinion too? Or just
Sure.
ask the questions?
Sure. The leader just to guide the conversation and make everyone to feel comfortable to talk, make sure that everyone is going to share their opinion if they want, of course, and create a nice environment, but you can also talk and express what you want. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Anyone else? Okay, so I'm going to create and you just accept the invitation.
Remember to delete one group. Yeah. A lot of new faces. Hey, Brenda, Marise, Bruno Fernandes. Zani, it's been a long time.
Okay, guys.
Hello, Phil.
Great. So Alan is going to be here. Great. Marcelo.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of people today.
Yeah. 34.
Yeah. So I think we can start presenting ourselves. As I said, I'm Sophia, I'm 24 years old and I'm a chemical engineer. I'm from Minas Gerais and I really like sports. Actually, I used to go swimming for a lot of days in my life. Like I grew up swimming and practicing a lot of sports because my parents were physical educators. So it was really my life, and that's why I want to talk about this today, and that's it. So Felipe, do you want to?
Yeah, I grew up as well swimming. I started when I was like 9, and then I started to run, And then by like consequence, I started biking as well. Like I used to go to places by like biking, and then suddenly I was doing like a triathlon. So I have a triathlon tattoo that I did in 2013. So I was a sport addicted, biking, running, swimming, climbing, tennis, volley, all sports that you can imagine, taekwondo uh, for a while. So I did everything. And I live in São Paulo, 32 years old.
Okay. Marcelo?
Hi, my name is Marcelo. I'm from Barra de Floça, Bahia. I am 46 years old. I'm a teacher. About the sport, recently I start to ride bike. I don't
Right.
ride by bike. Um, I try to walk, to run, but don't like because I have a problem in my. I don't remember. I just say the columna. I have a problem, so run shake my head, so mm, uh, pain in night. So run is a problem for me. Gym, I try to gym, and no, it's a problem for me. So bike, it's a good. It is.
Very nice. Alan?
Okay, my name is Alan. I'm from Brazil. I think the most is from Brazil, but are from Brazil. But well, I don't like sports, and I used to practice sports when I was a kid, like swimming and other things, many other things. But currently, I think I have no time to practice sports. So, but I like to running, like jog in the beach. I mean, before this big pandemic, right? But that's it. I think I prefer currently play video games, something like that. But I practice sport. I practice exercise like gym every day, and but not like sports, soccer, something like that. But when I was a kid, I really like to practice basketball and swim every day.
Nice. Carlene?
Hello,
Hello.
um, my name is Carlene. I'm 34 years old, and it's my first time here. I hope I will learn and practice my English. It's quite rusty, but I'm very happy to be here and get to know all these people, all you people. It's very good. Um, about sports. I like sports, but even though I find myself a quite lazy person, but I love swimming. I heard you guys talking about swimming. I love swimming, but lately it's quite hard for me to go swimming because there's no place easy to go swimming where I live. I'm from Cuiabá, Mato Grosso. Swimming is good here because the weather is very, very hot. So, but I was going to the gym before the pandemic, and now I'm doing exercises at home. For a month, actually, after the lockdown, not lockdown, the isolation, quarentena, I went jogging, but my knees were hurting, so I had to stop and do other kind of exercise that didn't hurt it so much. So yeah, I love sports, but I wish I would do much more. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Gabriel?
My name is Gabriel. I am 14. I'm 14, and I'm from São Paulo, Campo Limpo Paulista, and I studied English for 6 months, 6 months, or I don't know. About sports, I don't like sports, but and I don't practice sports, but I prefer play to play games in my computer.
Oh yeah.
That is that is.
Thanks, Gabriel. You're doing
Wait.
great. 6 months only.
How old are you?
14.
14, very good. We should bring TNT, like esports for TNT.
Yeah. Johnny.
Hey everyone, I'm Johnny. I'm 24, and I'm Christian. I live in Osasco, São Paulo, and I study electrical engineering in USP. And about the sports, yeah, in this moment I'm a little sedentary. Yeah, and so I don't know if I can consider chess a sport. Maybe not, but nowadays I is my hobby. But in the past, I play soccer, I training, swimming, you know. So, but I need make exercise because yeah, it is good to the health, and yeah, I need to improve in this area. Nice to meet you all, guys.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Bruno, can you share?
Yes. So my name is Bruno. I'm from Santos, São Paulo. I am 30 years old, and I work. I work. I work at a agents of cargo, and I stayed there for 7 years. And I'm married. I have a child, a daughter, little daughter, and she always asks me to participate to TNT. And about the sports, yes, I love sports. I always try to practice jogging, play soccer, work out at home nowadays. In the past, I usually go to the gym, but now I don't have much time to practice. And that's it.
What's your daughter's name?
What?
What's your daughter's name?
Laura.
Laura. I think yeah.
Yes, yes.
Very good. Good to have
She's here.
I think I saw her like on YouTube, or I don't know. Like
yes, yes. She has a channel, but for a long time she didn't use it, you know.
Oh, very good.
We don't know how to use it, so we need to study it before to use.
Very good. Welcome.
Very nice, guys. So I think we already answered the first question, but we can go to the second one. And the question is, if you don't do what you would like, what would you like to do to spend energy? Like you guys that like to play computer games, what do you do to spend your energy? Anyone wants to start?
Choose one.
Gabriel,
Uh,
you are young. You have to spend your energy doing something away from the computer.
yeah, I play a lot of video games, and I love video games, and that is what, because I don't know speak uh this question.
Like the name of the sport, or
No, sports, no. I like video games, but I don't like sports, and I don't practice sports. I I prefer play my games in my computer. That's it.
What's your favorite game?
My favorite game is MMO and FPS or
Okay,
someone.
like
Do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do you don't participate in sports in your school when your school is open?
Right now, right? Desculpa, eu vou falar um pouquinho em português porque eu não sei falar. Nesta pandemia, I don't practice sports, but in my school,
you did.
Yeah, I did I did practice sports.
Very good.
Okay, very good.
Very good.
But you don't miss this a lot, right? You are not. Okay, it's okay. So, I don't know nothing about computer games. I never play. I really only like sports, but in the computer, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
Anyone else who
Carlene?
likes games?
How do you spend your energy?
Well, the question is if I don't. Well, I really like sports, but sometimes I don't have the opportunity, like where I live now, and I don't have other people to do it together. So going to the gym is something I really like, and I am loving to do some exercise at home right now, and I feel much better, and I spend my energy like that, and that's what I have been doing right now. I don't really like to spend too much time. I do spend time a lot in my computer, on my computer or mobile phone, but games, usually I install them when I go to on a trip, so I can I can do something offline. But I am more of a physical kind of sports and games.
Yeah, you're lucky that you like gym because I hate gym. So when I lived in São Paulo and I couldn't play my handball and swim, it was very bad for me. But we try to do something else, right? Now I'm learning how to do exercise at home also. And you, Bruno?
Yeah, so if I couldn't do exercise or some other sports, maybe I spend all day just studying English or another language because it becomes become a hobby for me, something new in this area. Yes.
Okay. And you, Alan?
Well, currently I spend my energy running in the running machine. Yes, running machine, and sometimes I just hang it on to the beach, but in the during the weekends, but not much what I think, but what I want, but sometimes I do, and I think there is no many ways to spend time in my house. So I try to do my best, but there is no many way. So I don't like to practice sports, not anymore. But like Gabriel, I like to play video games too. Not much too because I don't have much time. but I like to play video games.
You are very busy man.
Yeah. I'm work from home since March, I think, and I just realized that when I work in home, it's like I'm work all the time. So, well, I have an officer here. I always had, but I don't know. It's a quite different.
Yeah, working at home is another subject important to talk
Yeah.
about. Johnny?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to start. How can I say, do exercise in my home. Uh, I'm looking for like a bottle of water, for you like how can I say gambiarra and try.
Work around.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Work around.
Workarounds. Oh, thank you, bro. So I saw in YouTube one guy. He's very a lot of tips to do exercise with but of others, and yeah, it's a good way to. I need to start, but yeah, I think it has a lot of models to spend energy like singer or dancing in a
Yeah.
shower. But I need to start uh do something because I'm very sedentary in this quarantine, in this not this quarantine but before, only college and work. So that's it.
Right. Marcelo?
Um, uh, I like ride by bike, but less I don't remember. Last week I don't play sport. I did nothing. So the doctor said to me, you need to practice sport, any sport. So I start to ride a bike because run or walk I don't like, and gym I try to gym, but my my neck have a problem, so I can't. And I tried, but it's very hard for me. Bike, I like bike. I like because I can't get take the bike and run around my city. My city is small city, so around and around my city and the road of the city in the around the farms, many trees, many grounds, and the farms is very nice because I see birds, see cows, horse. Uh, very good. It's a like.
Very nice. Um, I think for me, practicing activities, any kind of exercise, actually, it's very good, not only for my body, like I like the energy that it gives to me, but it's also good for my mind. I think it's a moment that I forget everything that is going on, and I like the feeling, you know. So for you, what's the importance of exercising? Any kind of, you can say, not only sports, but any activities that you do for spend energy and forget about the problem. Um, Carlene, do you want to start?
Is the next question?
Yeah, what's the importance of practicing any kind of exercise or spending energy for you?
Oh, like you said, it's more than just physical, but for me, actually, I gave more importance because my health I felt much better in some areas of my body. I really needed exercise. I'm not fat just because of that, but for hormones and things like that, exercises really helped me, and I felt much better when I did it. And I wasn't very frequent on doing exercise, but after I noticed that, I really paid attention, and I wanted to do every day. I wanted to do more often. And it's because of my body, so my health. And actually, of course, mentally speaking, we do feel much easy and feel comfortable, and we stop thinking about everyday stuff when we do exercise. So I really like that also. When I can listen to music doing it, it's uh, much better.
Yeah, for me, it's exactly the same as for you. I
Yes.
never practice anything because I have to. It's really because I really love the feeling and how I feel before after. And you, Marcelo,
Muted. You're muted.
yeah, you are muted.
Ah, good. Muted. So the questions are about the
Important.
importance. Uh, the doctors uh, say me about I I can't say the pressão arterial. I can say I
Blood
have
pressure.
a problem with this
Blood pressure.
blood pressure. So a doctor follow. Doctors say you need to practice sport. So I try to gym. I try to run, but so the for my heart is very important, and the for mental health is very important too. Uh, After the run ride by bike, it's a good version. When return my home, very good. My main mind is any problems. Forgot the problem, forgot the work. For the mental health is very important too.
Yeah. And you, Gabriel, can you see any importance of practicing?
Yeah, for the person to have a health life,
Yeah.
and not to be I don't know to say sedentary, I don't know,
That's okay.
but if he has a health life, um he will um um he will have two problems at first. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that's it. That it.
Okay,
Very
thank
good.
you. Very good. Bruno.
Okay.
So yes, I think that practice sport is very important for mind, for body, and as you said, Sophia, the feeling is very very good. I can stay without this feeling. It's amazing. And the most important thing that you can get in this situation is you become more resilient, and you become more disciplined. I don't know if I say correctly, but you become more disciplined. For example, if you have a goal, weight, lose weight or gain weight, for example, you need to be, how can I say it? You need to be disciplined, because if you don't do it, you never get your goal, you know. So uh, practicing practicing sport, you can learn in this, you can learn this lesson practicing sport.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alan.
Yeah, I completely agree with you guys. I would like to say, I don't started to practice exercises and sports because I want. I started because I have to. I had to, and I keep having to, because sports have the power to addictive you. You know, you become a junk for sports when you start to practice anything, gym or just running. I'm really active with running every day, because I was running every day before the pandemic starts. So I get mad when I can't go out and run in the beach, for example. But I would like to say, because well, when I started to practice exercise, I was very fat, really fat, and around 136 kilograms. And I lose 45 kilograms in less than 6 months. So I consider it's a good thing, because I was getting sick, and my life com- has completely changed since I was started to practice exercise every day, and good, and eat good food, like health food. So yes, I completely agree with you, and I know I am wrong because I'm not practicing like I want to practice, but I think everyone needs to practice sports.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah, I agree. And you, Johnny?
Oh, I'm sorry because I'm doing a little things my inter, but I think I accompany a little the question, but is more than not for the good thing for health, for the physical body, but it is like you said, is for your mental health. When you do another things like study or on a job, is you obtain more focus, you know, in your process. So I think the sports and the doing exercise help in your concentration, I don't know, your focus and your exercise and your another things. So many benefits for your life, not only for your health but for your whole life. That's it.
Yeah. You want to add something, Philip?
Yeah, actually, I think it's not about just about sports, but about keeping your mental health healthy. You know, it's like to working your mind out in order to keep to not go insane. You know, I think practicing sport, it's especially when when you are older, like you're not 14, 15 years old as Gabriel. uh, you do that for fun. I did that for fun. I was like swimming and running for fun. But nowadays it's more like a necessity. It's like to drink water or to eat or to sleep. I need to do sports. Though I'm not practicing regularly as I used to, I still have my bike that I can use indoors. So as you can see, I have like something here. So it's a speed bike that I'm
Wow.
gonna use to get back on triathlon, and I can do that in here. And I have like some activities that I do, like pull-ups, push-ups, and just to keep my mind, you know, working. healthy. So I think it's more like a necessity than anything else.
Yeah, for me, it's the same. I really feel the necessity of exercising. And I think we already talked about a little bit the question number 4. So I'm going to skip this one because we have just more 5 minutes here. And I'm going to the question number 5, that is, when you were at school, boys and girls used to get the same motivations to play sports? If no, what were the biggest differences? I'm saying this because at my school, I used to get very mad because most of the girls didn't like to play anything, and I really love handball, and I didn't have anyone to play with me, and the boys just like to play soccer, and I really didn't like much soccer, but sometimes I tried to play with them, but I was very bad, so they didn't want to play with me, and the girls were just talking, chatting outside the quadra. And I was like, oh, what I'm going to do? I'm the physical education and I don't have anyone to play with me. And this really bothers me back then. So I want to hear about you. How was when you were at school? And Gabrielle can say right now how is at his
In my school, boys want to play soccer, but girls want to play handball, and this is very interesting because I have a I don't know to say briga, fight, I don't know, fight for this, and I I don't know to say, eu me divirto com isto, but this is very cool. I I see this.
You have to think how the girls feel about this.
Yeah.
And Gabriel, do girls play a lot of e-games? Like, do they play like games as boys? Do you see that?
Yeah. My friends at school, this he uh they 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 like play video games, but girls, no. I don't I forget to say algumas meninas,
Some girls.
some girls like it, but the I don't know to say maioria, but
In general.
can you can you repeat for me, please? I don't understand.
I guess it's general.
Or in
Yeah,
most, or most.
junior people, junior girls don't like play video games. That's it.
Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. Marcelo, how was at your school?
When I was young, if I'm more precise possible, um, I guess when I younger, I have more energy, more time. Today I don't have more time. I working hard and less energy, maybe. I don't know. I think when I when we young more than you can participate in group too. I agree in group. If you don't play sport, don't play sport in the soccer, basket, or sport, you don't agree. I don't say in group. agrupate. It's a very important for young.
Yeah,
It is.
really important. And you, Carlene?
Well, when I was at school, I wasn't really much into sports. I did it because I had to, in PE class. But I know for boys, it's just natural. They just go, they play with anything they make like a ball. They just do it. But girls were a little more just chatting and doing other kind of things. Some girls in my school, my colleagues, they liked it and they just played with the boys. But as you said, the incentive teachers gave, it's different to boys and to girls. That's true.
Yeah. Bruno.
Yes, I completely agree with my friend, because in my age, in the past, I realized that there is a difference between the motivation for boys and the motivation for girls do practice sport. Is more natural in that time. The boys usually practice sports compared to girls. But nowadays, I think that the motivation is almost the same. We have more motivation for both sides, I think, nowadays. But before, not. Before, uh, the boys usually receive more motivation from the teachers, from the society, compared to girls.
Yeah, and I think it depends of the school also. Like some
Yes,
schools
yes.
really motivate them better.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm going
Yeah.
to bring people back so we can keep talking, but I'm going to bring them back so we can close the conversation. But Alan, if you want to share what you are thinking, you can go.
Okay, well, when I was a child, I use it to practice. I don't use it to practice sports, but it's because I don't like soccer, and they played soccer every time, every lesson. So I don't like soccer, and this is why I don't practice sports. I think like soccer. I think, and I prefer swim than play soccer. So well, it's different. Yes, in our society there are different motivations for boys and girls, not in this, not just in the sports, but in everything, like career and professional decisions and personal decisions. So because we are the same but not the same, right? We have little difference between us, and but I think the things change. It change with with the time, so it's completely different now. Well, when I was in the high school to now, it's completely different. But I think yes, there are different motivations for boys and girls, not just to sports, but to everything in the life.
Yeah, for sure. Johnny, sorry, but if you want to share your ideas, you can talk right now.
Oh, okay, no problem. Very quickly, I agree with you all, because in your culture, specifically in Brazil, is more culture soccer for boys, and girls that is not so motivated for practice like sports, like football and another things, and similar. But yeah, I think in depends of the country is difference, is more depend of the school, of course, is more common. You see girls practicing the same sport like the boys. But yeah, when I was a child in my school, it is common boys play soccer and girls just see the boys. But that's it.
Thank you. So guys, that's it. What do you think about the conversation? I would like one person from each room to share something with us in the main room. I think
Try,
yeah.
try the new ones. The new ones.
Anyone who is the first time here who wants to share? Like
Julia Leal.
Okay.
Go, Julia.
Our group was not into sports, actually. So it was a little difficult, and I was the leader, so I don't know how to do it, but yeah, it was nice. I don't know.
What did you talk then? So how was it, the conversation?
We talked a little bit of the sports, but then we started to talk about the quarantine, and then we finished talking about sports and about boys and girls and sports.
And about shopping as well. We were talking about shopping. To spend our energy and our money.
Anyone from another room? I don't know who is new here, because for me, many people I'm seeing for the first time.
Let me double check. I recognize some faces. João Henrique Ramos.
So I talk with everyone, and I see that I am the only one that don't practice any sport. I'm very sedentary, but it was a very good conversation. We talk about our quarantine, our schools and sports in schools, and the end of the conversation, we talk about CrossFit and how motivated the people who practice CrossFit are.
Yeah, they are very addicted to.
Ask Gabriel. Ask Gabriel.
Gabriel, please share with us.
I don't know to say like
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. Yes, I like this, but I don't. That's my first time in this TNT. My three time or fourth time, but sports is the tema. Sports is very interesting, but some people don't practice sports. And
do you practice sports? Do you practice?
No.
What do you do? What do you like to do most?
I like to play video games. I like playing my computer.
Very good.
Very good.
I like it. I don't like esports. Is this?
Very good. We should have a topic about games. You know.
Yeah.
No. No.
And I'm not able to share anything about games because I don't play any game. Can you see someone?
Let me ask you, Sophia. How was it for you to be the host for the first time? Like, what's the difference between being a participant and being a host?
Well, we have to be aware of everything that is going on. And I think this is the most difficult thing, because I had to think about the following questions and think about how is it going in the other rooms. And in the beginning, when I saw many people here, like 30 people here, I was very scared, because I usually go to the TNTs in the morning, and usually we have like 20 people, and 30, it's a lot. And I think I forgot some things that it's really important, but I tried my hard, and it's very good, the experience, because at the end it's almost about the same thing. Like, we improve our skills and talk and try to make a nice environment to everyone to speak. And I try to do this, and it was very good for me, this opportunity. Thank you, Felipe. And I hope you enjoy it. I think it's a very good topic, and I'm suspect to talk about because I really love all the kind of sports. Julia's here, she's my friend. So that's it, guys. I think we are ending this topic here. I hope you enjoy and you have the opportunity to learn a lot from each other, and you have a nice hour here with us. And I hope you come back to the next TNTs, and please answer the feedback we are going to receive on your email. It's very important to us because we need to know how do you feel here, if you have some suggestions or something to share with us about anything. Okay, I hope you enjoy it.
Sophia, you did great. Thank you. It's a huge achievement. It's not easy. So congratulations. And please, all of you answer the feedback about Sophia. How did she do today? These feedbacks, they are our guide to see what we can do for the next week. Okay. We are growing. We are not accepting any more hosts anymore. We're gonna get back to like getting hosts in another time, but be aware that you can still apply if you want to. You can still apply on the website talkandtalk.com.pr where you already scheduled. And please share the link, share this movement to everybody on LinkedIn, on Instagram, subscribe on our channel on YouTube. Please, it's going to help us a lot to improve and bring more topics, more subjects, more people. And as many people as we have, we can help each other. So thank you, Sophia. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Can I ask you something, Philip?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you. Close the doors. Turn off the lights. Wash your hands.
Great job, Sophia.
Take a shower.
Bye-bye, and thank you very much. Really enjoyed it and definitely will come back.
Thank you, Carlene. Thanks for
Great.
coming.
Thank you.
April, you are the man. Thank you for coming. You are great.
Oh, thanks.
Love you. You're really good. Thank you for coming.
Thanks. Do you know Fabio? Fabio.
No.
Fabio.
Which Fabio? What's his last name?
Last week, I don't know. Fabio. Eu posso falar em português, é que agora veio difícil explicar. Ele tem, aparenta ter uns